Hello, welcome to BSgroup Data Analytics presents XLCubed, the forum from experts for experts. Today we will take a look at slicers and their different types. With slicers we can control the data within a grid or a chart without the need to enter grid design. We will focus on workbook slicers because they can be controlled on workbook level. The workbook slicer pane can be turned on in Excel using the slicer workbook slicers ribbon item. The workbook slicer pane can be arranged vertically or horizontally. You can configure to show or hide slicers for individual sheets as needed. Here we will see the list of slicers, and here we will see all available sheets. Like breakouts, we can also cascade slicers. We can add a cube slicer or an Excel slicer. We will do both to see how it works. There are 5 types of slicers: tree view, button, member selector, combo box and list box. Depending on your needs, you can choose which type cover your needs. Also, the available options on the tab Behavior changes depending on the type you select. We will start creating our first slicer as an Excel range slicer. For that, we will create a list in Excel and define it as a named range. So we start with the tree view type. The range is our named range. Now we see the look and feel of this type. Now let's change the type to button. Here we can arrange the size of the buttons. The combo box. As last, the list box. For Excel range slicer, the member selector is not available. We can activate multi-select on this slicer, and if we choose the button or the list, we have to hit the control button in order to select multiple items. Now let's create our second slicer. This will be a cube slicer. Let's choose date calendar. We will start again with the tree view. As we can see in the tree view, we can access all levels of the hierarchy. Now let's pick the member selector type. With this type, we can access the search option. In here, we can define how we want to use the search, if it begins with an exact match and contains or ends with. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, feel free to like, comment and share. If you don't want to miss any feature, subscribe to our LinkedIn group, BSgroup DA presents XLCubed, or subscribe our blog on our homepage. See you next time, your BSG Data Analytics team.